What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement. We are live here from the basement, except we're not live. I've been doing so much live stream lately that it seems like everything I'm doing lately is live. No, this is a review of the Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. This game last night was incredible. I actually did a WWE Raw live stream. Please check that out. I got a lot of great guys in the chat room with me. I watched this game up until it was about 5-1 in the third inning with Aaron Judge crushing the ball again. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, hit the like button, and comment. I'm just a die-hard fan speaking to you guys, the die-hard fan. We emerging from the depths out of this basement trying to get to 1,000 subs using the basement mentality. Last night, for you guys that were watching my live stream, we had storms in the area and my power got cut off. I just got cut off and the whole stream went off. Thankfully, we got through most of the Raw to begin with. Anyway, let's get into these highlights. Let's get into the New York Yankees. About time that they are starting to crush great teams. Let's do it.
Taking the numbers on Domingo. This will be his third start, 0-1, 8.22.
Now, Domingo Germán, this is the reason why the Yankees had to go out and get other pitchers, and it's not just him. Look at that ERA. 8.22 ERA is trash. It's the New York Yankees. You can't have that.
9 strikeouts and 72.
Can't have that.
This is his third start. Second start was much better than the first, but I think the Yankees and Aaron Boone are still waiting for him to get all the way back.
Fly ball, fairly deep center. Going back is Hicks. And he has room to make the play to retire. Frazier.
Here's Jesse Winker, grew up a Derek Jeter fan. It's his first time at the stadium, and on his second pitch, he gets a base hit.
Germán is just so unreliable, man. He's just so shaky. We're going to get into that because I'm going to be getting into the next video today. It's going to be all about. It's going to be all about the new pitching that we got. Much needed. Big ups to Brian Cashman for getting it done. Big ups.
I'll just leave first base. Don't give this an opportunity to take a bad hop.
I don't even know why Josh Donaldson tried to throw that ball. There you go.
And for Marco Gonzalez, this will be his 21st start, 6-10 record, a 3.66 ERA. And in 113 innings, 60 strikeouts, over 36 walks.
Josh Donaldson has been, I see why they got him for the defensive, being a defensive back and forth, but defensive platoon with DJ LeMahieu at third base. But the guy has been atrocious with the bat, man. Atrocious. He hit 26 home runs last year in 2021. This year he's hitting 9 home runs. And his OPS is like 629. It's terrible. And we still owe him through next year. I think he's getting $25 million a year. I'm pretty sure.
Want to limit the walks here this evening?
DJ, how could they even consider getting rid of this guy?
Driven deep to left field. Winker back.
Aaron Judge, man, 297. He's not just a home run hitter.
It's a double for Judge. Second and third. Nobody out.
And this is the guy.
Problems for Gonzalez. And here's Rizzo.
Boom!
High drive.
Boom!
Right field. Frazier. See ya.
Boom! Guys, Anthony Rizzo, when he was during the free agency last year, this is what I was saying. Anthony Rizzo was the one I wanted. I didn't want Freddie Freeman. I didn't want Matt Olson. People thought I was crazy. It's like, listen, not every star can come to New York and do what Anthony Rizzo has done. A lot of stars come here and they fold under pressure. They can go to Boston. They can go to Philly. They fold under pressure. New York pressure is real. Not everyone can do it. Anthony Rizzo came here as a rental for the second half of the season last year and was doing it. Solid first baseman, can hit the home runs when you need him to, not just when it's 14-0. So when Anthony, and nobody else picked him up when they had opportunities to pick him up. No one else picked him up. Anthony Rizzo is the real deal, and I'm glad he's back with the New York Yankees. I'm glad he's doing it. He is hitting pressure home runs.
Home run into the bleachers for Rizzo. 3-0 Yankees.
Again, Anthony Rizzo starting to go on one of those streaks also. Just looks locked in to hit anything.
He's just crushing the ball, man. Come on. What a major addition Anthony Rizzo is, and I'm glad we got him, man. I'm glad we have him.
The Mariners tonight.
Kyle Lewis leads off against Domingo Germán. There's a drive left field. Going back, gone. A home run, Kyle Lewis.
I mean, that's like common. I'm going to get into all the pitching and the problems. in the video that we got Montes. We got Montes and Trevino and Efros. We have picked up some pitching. We're going to get in the next video on that. Definitely get in the next video on the major moves the Yankees have made addressing these pitching issues.
And a walk to LeMahieu.
Well, here is Judge with 2 outs and LeMahieu at first.
Boom!
And hit in the air to left center field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Aaron Judge is killing the ball. He is unconscious this year. Look at that stat. Aaron Judge right now, the most home runs in the first 104 games. He is 1 home run behind Babe Ruth for the Yankee record. For the Yankee record, over 101 years later, think of all the great hitters the Yankees have had. 101 years later, Aaron Judge is within 1 home run of it, man. All the great hitters this club has had, and it took 101 years for a guy to get within 1 of Babe Ruth. That's how legendary Babe Ruth is. He's only 2 behind the pace of Barry Bonds for 73. The real question is, does the Yankees, if they're not going to re-sign him, which is unconscionable that they wouldn't do it, but let's just say they didn't do it, will they let him beat Roger Maris's record, or are they going to slow him down? If they're not going to keep him, I can't see them letting a Yankee being a former Yankee, beating a legendary Yankee record. That makes sense? Let's move on.
Home runs. That was a Judgian blast. The left side home run.
This guy is ridiculous. He's hit 12 home runs since the All-Star break. 12! He's playing absolutely ridiculous baseball right now.
3-2 pitch.
Cmon is just awful, man. I mean, he pitched okay last night, but I mean, he's just awful overall. Montgomery, Tyon, these are New York Yankees. We shouldn't have shaky pitching.
Take it down low, ball 4.
Grounded softly to short. IKF makes the play, and Ron pitches into and out of trouble.
Aaron has loaded the bases with 2 outs last inning. And Toro.
These are solid hits off of Cmon, man. This guy, 8 ERA, and he's a starter for the New York Yankees.
With a 2-out double.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Have a man on here in the top half of the 4th. They'll bring up leadoff batter, right fielder Adam Frazier.
Oh, hear the crack off the bat? These are solid hits.
With an RBI single to the Mariners. Chipping away, it's 5-2 Yankees. Frazier with an RBI is 26th.
Picking up a run with 2 outs.
Here is Jose Trevino, grounded to short in the second. Drill deep to left field. There it goes.
Jose Trevino has been a blessing also.
It's 6-2 Yanks.
Jose Trevino has been a blessing at the bat. Higgy is obviously the best defensive catcher on the team, and that's why they got rid of Gary Sanchez, the absolute horrendous project of Gary Sanchez. They keep Higgy for his defensive prowess behind the plate, right? And Jose Trevino comes in, and he's hitting the ball now. And you know what? Waiting on Gary Sanchez to go back to 2017 for his bat, giving up defensive horrendousness behind the plate for all of that just wasn't worth it. Now, this kid here, I like this guy, man. He's playing. He's balling.
Adds to the lead.
So Ron Marinaccio takes over for Domingo Germán, gave the Yankees 5, and the Yankee bullpen holds up.
Marinaccio is a great reliever, man. He just had his worst start against in relief yesterday against the Royals. Against the Royals.
The Yankees like his stuff. High fly ball, shallow right field. Judge. 1 out. That one is ripped to right field off the bat of Kelnick, but right there is Judge.
Yep, there you
To
go.
run it down. Strike 3.
How do you look at that? How do you look at that with 2 strikes right down the middle? How do you look at that?
Well, the new pitcher is Aroldis Chapman, who the Yankees think are getting closer and closer.
Big ups to Chapman. He's fighting his way back. He's looking back to his old form. If you can get Chapman working that 7th inning to 8th to 9th, the Yankees will be right back on track. The Yankees will be right back on track, man. Chapman is big ups, man. His last few appearances in relief has been solid.
To his old form. as he gets that fastball.
Look at that. Last 3 games, he's
Really
retired all 9 batters.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider. Frazier down on strikes.
And there's Jesse Winker with a smash up the middle. One on base run here in the 7th.
Could be 2. There's 1.
And there's 2.
There's 2.
He wasn't even running.
Do it. In the
Wasn't even
7th,
running.
Florida's outing for Aroldis Chapman.
And here's Jonathan Loizaga. He will face Carlos Santana. Loizaga hasn't been right this year.
Loizaga has been, just briefly, this kid has been way off, but I know over the weekend his ERA was over 7. At least he got it down to 6.7. I don't know what happened to this kid this year. He's having a rough time. Last year he was pretty solid.
3-2. Line drive. Caught by LeMahieu. Took a base hit away from Santana. 1 away.
Oh, yeah.
Popped up. Donaldson puts away. Popped up. LeMahieu in foul territory near the seats. Makes the play for the final out of a 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now, 2 down. That'll bring up one of the homer hitters, Jose Trevino.
The 1-2. Moving into center field. Kelnick back. Still back. Turning. Looking. See ya. Home run for
Jose Trevino, 2 home runs in the game. 2 home runs in the game. Trevino is killing it, man. He even made the All-Star team this year. This guy has been a nice surprise for the Yankees. A nice surprise. Even though Sanchez is doing okay with Minnesota, we don't miss him. He was a dumpster fire. We don't care about him not being here. This is a good matchup with Trevino and Higgy, man. This kid is good, man.
Trevino.
What a nice addition.
His second of the night. It's 7-2 Yanks.
Like what you said, it's been a while, so why not just throw up a couple? Jose Trevino, number 8 and number 9.
Number 8 and 9 on the year today. Wow.
Career total coming into this season. And it's his first career multi-home run game. Wandy Peralta will try to nail it down for the Yankees. Yankees have a 5-run lead. Grounded to short. Connor Falefa across the diamond.
Oh, come on, man. I mean, that's just the type of dumb stuff right
Can
there.
this be 2?
1,
There's 1.
2,
There's 2.
and game over.
To Peralta. He runs to first. He'll take it himself.
Is that awesome? He just sprinted to first. Guys, listen. The Yankees had to come back and beat up on a solid team. The Mariners have been killing it lately. They have. I know in their last 10 before the game started, they were 5-5, but they were on a 14-game winning streak before that. They just picked up Luis Castillo, another pitcher that the Yankees fought really hard to get. So big ups to the Yankees. Even though they took 3 out of 4 from the Royals, that was one of the most stressful series I had ever watched against a horrendous team with the Yankees, at least in recent memory. I mean, 3 out of 4 games they took, and 3 of them, they had to try to fight to come back. They came back in 2 of them, and the game yesterday was atrocious, exhausting the bullpen against the Kansas City Royals, who got their 40th win against the Yankees yesterday, meaning Sunday. And the Yankees are a 70-win team. That is ridiculous. They came back today strong. They kicked ass. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're new here again, hit the subscribe button, the bell notice, and the like button. We're going to be doing this. I'm going to be live streaming again tonight, Tuesday, August 2nd, 7 p.m. Be here. And I'm going to be doing a review of all the great additions the Yankees got for pitching. They addressed the pitching, which is what they needed to do. I am Johnny Basement, and I am out.